Hello everybody, it's Hogan Rules, and today I'm going to talk about is my WWE Monday Night Raw reactions. Well, you can see that I am tired. I threw up a little bit, but it was just because I got overheated because we're trying to fix my room and stuff. We're not done yet, we'll finish up tomorrow, and yeah. So let's get to this. Breakout Star of the Year. The nominees were Neville, Tyler Breeze, Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, or Charlotte. I voted for Neville, and Neville won. But then Kevin Owens came out and said that he said that, why'd you choose Neville? I have a reason. I beat John Cena on my very first night. And then Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens fight. Dolph Ziggler attacks him first because of what Kevin Owens said. And that was a pretty awesome segment, and that was cool. And then, here, this is not in order, it will not be. Hero and All of Us Award. Mark Henry was the host. The host for the Breakout Star of the Year award was Dolph Ziggler. Mark Henry was the host for the Hero and All of Us Award, and nominees were John Cena, Big Show, Natalia, Stephanie McMahon, and Roman Reigns and Titus O'Neil. I voted for the Big Show, but John Cena won. But Mark Henry accepted for all of us because it's a hero in all of us, so it accepts for every single one of them. And Santino Marella was the host of the. Well, no. Stephanie McMahon was the host of the Superstar of the Year. The nominees were Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Sheamus, John Cena, Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, New Day, Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker, Kane, Sting. I voted for The Undertaker, but Seth Rollins won. He came out and he accepted it and said that title that I never lost, I will come back in 2016 and claim it again no matter who's the champion. He probably will. Yeah. And then LOL Moment of the LOL Moment Award, which Santino Marella hosted. The nominees were R-Truth's entries. Like, he entered really weird. He entered like, let me tell you something about the Money in the Bank. You're not even in the match. Oh, you serious? Alright. Oh, my bad. New Day. New Day with Edge and Christian with the kazoo battle and the trombone battle. The Bushwhackers, The Miz and Miz down Niagara. New Day with the Authority, Dance with the Authority. And I picked R-Truth entries, like he enters weird all the time. And he won. He came out like Santino Marella like, well, I'm just going to accept this word because I'm the funniest guy here. And R-Truth going like, no, that's mine. And then he just runs away and tries to get it. He gets it eventually. And then we have the New Day. All three of the New Day. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and Big E complaining like, why wouldn't you choose us for the Moment of the Year award? Versus the two Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso won. One of them rolled up Xavier Woods, and they won the match for that 3-on-2 match. They won that. Then we have the Wyatt. That was a pretty cool match, though. And that segment was awesome too. The Wyatt family. Bray Wyatt versus the Demon Kane. Kane comes out. Kane gets attacked from the rest of the Wyatt family. The Dudley boys come out to save him. Devon Dudley and Bubba Ray Dudley, Tommy Dreamer come out to save Kane. Now it's a 4-on-4 match. The Wyatt family is winning. They end up winning the whole match. Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Braun Strowman end up winning the match. And that's how that ends, yeah. Pretty awesome action there and stuff. Paul Heyman comes out for the Oh My God Moment of the Year award. The nominees are Seth Rollins cashing in at WrestleMania 31. Brock Lesnar kicks, beats up everyone. J&J, Michael Cole, Cameraman, a little bit of Seth Rollins. Kalisto Asino to one of the Usos off the top ladder on the 20 feet up or something. Sheamus cashes in. Something else. Oh yeah, Wyatt family destroys The Undertaker. Who won this of the Oh My God moment of the year? Well, I voted for Brock Lesnar, like, beats up everyone. J&J, Scary Michael Cole, and the cameraman, a little bit of Seth Rollins. But Kalisto won for doing the Cena to Saw from 20-foot ladder off that to one of the Usos. Jimmy and Jay, I can't tell them apart right now. So he won. He came out, did his little speech, and got the award, and that's how they ended that. And that was, I guess, pretty cool that he won an award, I guess. And then we have Neville versus Rusev. Rusev won because the League of Nations got in the way, and they ended up beating a little bit of Neville. The Miz was on commentary. He walks away. He'll go for the Awesome Award of the Year, Slammy. Yeah, this is the Slammy Awards, by the way. I forgot to say that in the beginning. For WWE Monday Raw, and this was my reaction / review of the full show. And what happened in the back was the League of Nations attacks Jimmy J, so he's like 2 down, 1 to go. Didn't you forget about Roman Reigns? We'll get to that in a minute. Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. Alberto Del Rio ends winning because Jack Swagger gets straight from the League of Nations. He gets that stomp from the tower. I hate that move. Looks stupid. And the League of Nations beat up Jack Swagger a little bit, and that ends that. In the beginning of the show, though, we had Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins talking. Stephanie McMahon talking. Stephanie McMahon comes out. She's all happy and stuff. That this is slamming stuff. And then Roman Reigns comes out and goes like, "Hey, I'm happy that I have this." And then Stephanie McMahon. Stop saying that. Stephanie McMahon. Sorry, I keep saying Seth Rollins, but Stephanie McMahon is talking to Roman and says, "Get out of this ring now." But he's like, "They don't want me to leave. They don't want me to leave. You acting like a child. Get out of my ring right now, or else there'll be repercussions." And then he's like, "Hey, you want to see her get real mad?" And then Roman Reigns turns his back to her, and he's like, Stephanie McMahon goes like, "Hey, get back on this ring, Roman Reigns. Get back on this ring. Get back on this ring." And then he goes like, "Oh yeah, okay, leave. But you're gonna have the Usos versus the New Day, which I already talked about, and Dean Ambrose versus Sheamus in a steel cage match tonight. There's gonna be hell to pay, apparently." Sorry for saying the word, but that's what she said. Then we have Bo Dallas dresses as Santa Claus for the surprise return of the year Slammy Award. It's like all he had to do is believe in Santa Claus. So we have for the surprise return of the year, the nominees are Chris Jericho, the Dudley Boys, Devon Dudley and Bubba Ray Dudley, Alberto Del Rio, Demon Kane, and Sting. I voted for the Dudley Boys, Devon Dudley and Bubba Ray Dudley, to win that award. But Sting won. He couldn't even accept his own award, so Bo Dallas accepted it in his thing. It's like all he had to do is leave and just walk and runs off and walks away in the back. Then we have R-Truth doing the Diva of the Year award. And the nominees are Paige, Nikki Bella, Sasha Banks, Naomi, and Charlotte. I voted for Sasha Banks because she can wrestle, and Paige won. Well, wait a second. No, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. R-Truth says I read that wrong. She won, but she didn't. But Nikki Bella ended up winning the Divas of the Year award. But it was all respect, and that they hugged each other, and that was it. But R-Truth forgot to slam me right there. Whoops. Then we have The Miz. This is awesome moment of the year. The nominees were Brock Lesnar beats the crap out of J&J's car, including J&J. Amazing RKO to Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 31. The Divas Revolution. The Shield reunited. The Rock and Ronda Rousey beat up Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, the Authority. I picked Brock Lesnar beats the crap out of J&J's car and J&J. But The Rock and Ronda Rousey beat up Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, the Authority, win, and they don't show up, so The Miz accepts it on his behalf, I think. I don't know, leave in the comments below. Then we have Becky Lynch versus Brie Bella. with no help from Charlotte. Charlotte was out there because Becky Lynch wanted to do it on her own, and Charlotte, that's what he said to Charlotte, you don't think I can do it on my own? And Charlotte's out there, and it does not distract or anything, and Becky Lynch puts her in the disarmer, taps out, and Alicia Fox is not out there with Brie Bella at all, because she's injured, and wins by submission. Yeah, so that match, which is the film match, that was pretty cool. Just a little bit of things to do with what's happening right now. Betrayal, something along the line. I don't know what's going to happen. Ric Flair, he comes out to do the match of the year Slammy Award. And the nominees are John Cena versus Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins for the WWE World title as a Royal Rumble. Triple H versus Sting at WrestleMania 31. John Cena versus Kevin Owens at Elimination Chamber. Roman Reigns versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens versus Roberto Del Rio on Raw in September, I guess. Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Sorry to use words again. I picked Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell. Sorry again for saying that. And who won? They won. That word that I said, Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell, they won. I voted for it, and it was pretty cool that won, and they came out. Paul Heyman came out and said, Brock Lesnar does not accept awards. He delivers beatings, and he gets titles. And assure you, he will be back. Yeah, he will. Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler, because the one in the beginning, I'm talking about Dolph Ziggler and the Kevin Owens fighting in the beginning with the security separating them. So Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler. Kevin Owens winning with the Pop-Tart Powerbomb. Pop-Tart. The Pop-Tart. Crap. Pop-Tart, I don't know. Some powerbomb that he does, picks him up and makes him fly, and then he wins 1, 2, 3. He wins the match. Pretty cool. Doesn't really matter. He won the match. So they gave no awards to Kevin Owens or Paige, and they did a lot this year. And they didn't give him any awards, so that's kind of bull crap. We had some other awards that were not on the show, which was The Miz won the Most Betrayal Award that David Mizdow did. I forget the rest, but that's one of them. Leave in comments below the 3 others they showed, and I'll talk about it, I guess, to you. Dean Ambrose versus... Now we have Dean Ambrose versus Sheamus as the main event. We're done with the Slammies. We're done with the other matches, so here we go for the main event. Dean Ambrose versus Sheamus with the League of Nations out there, which is Rusev, Puerto Rio, and Bad News Bear, Wade Bear, King Bear, whatever you want to call him. He's out there. He's finally back. He's back after a while. He was back last week, but it took him a while. I don't know where he was. Injured, I guess? I don't know. What happened to him? And Dean Ambrose wins with help he climbs out of the steel cage he barely gets out because Sheamus is right there too, but he falls and they're right on the side of the thing, or they're over the whole thing, but they're on the end part of the side, and Sheamus just punches him, and then he ends up falling to the mat. He ends up falling, and Dean Ambrose wins with Roman Reigns' help because he comes out and hits some Rusev with a steel chair. He hits a Brother steel chair. King Barrett runs away. He throws in a steel chair at Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose gets to it first before Sheamus does, and Dean Ambrose uses it and hits Sheamus with it and does dirty deeds to the steel chair to Sheamus, and Sheamus gets up, and Dean Ambrose looks like he's about to win. He wins. He has Sheamus knocked him down. Then once Sheamus got down from there, Roman Reigns speared Sheamus out of his boots, and Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns go. Dean Ambrose won the Intercontinental Champion with the WWE Champion. Roman Reigns, his partner, helped him win, and that's how we end that. That's how we end that match, and that was lots of chaos, and that was a pretty sweet match. That was the match of the night. I said at the beginning where I said, this is boring, 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 this is boring. Well, it was boring until Dean Ambrose did that elbow thing off the top of the cell to Sheamus, which was the most highlight of the night. And that's all for my WWE Monday Raw reactions, and please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. for more. Hogan rules out. Bye, guys.